I just concluded that, logically speaking, the sexual urge is a very strong urge. It's the second most powerful urge among the average person on the planet to the influence of the system of white supremacy itself. So the white supremacists do not let the area of activity go unnoticed. In fact, they put a lot of their resources into what the sexual conduct of their victims is or is not going to be. According to what? According to what their wishes are. See, so it was when black males, after the 1960s, all over the world, start asserting their quote-unquote willingness to try to go from boys to men. They even had a singing group called that, From Boys to Men. And the people that Martin Luther King was addressing, their plight in Memphis, Tennessee in 1968, when he went there to look at the situation with the people who were on strike there. A lot of the black males at that time, if you'll see photographs, were carrying signs saying what? I am a man. Because we're treated like boys in the prison of white supremacy. Because we do have that status. That is our status. That's our status, you might say. We are treated as boys and girls, all right, rather than men and women. Why? Because we're totally dependent. We're totally helpless as prisoners of war. So we want to be men. We want to be women. So the white supremacists took a look at that in the 1960s, and there were so many riots and whatnot, and people walking around with signs saying, I'm a man. And going back to some of the latest in history, what was the question raised by Sojourner Truth, I think? Ain't I a woman? Or something like that. I think it was Sojourner Truth that raised that question among a bunch of white men. Ain't I a woman? Am I not a woman? You treat me as a girl, as a thing. Am I not a woman? Whatever a woman is supposed to mean as a woman. See, so where am I going with this? After the 1960s and that upheaval, I noticed immediately, and that's when I made a talk at Howard University. And I told people, I said, the next logical move that the white supremacists will make now, with all of this desire for manhood and womanhood, the white supremacists are going to say, oh no, the only men and women on this planet in the system of white supremacy are going to be white. So you can be boys and you can be girls, all you non-white people. Or if you don't want to be boys and girls, then you can be something other than boys and girls, which will mean you just change your sex. Your females will become males or pretense males or phony males, and your males will become females. You can do that, but you're not going to be men and women. You'll be heading toward being universal man and universal woman, and we're not going to have that. As long as we have the system of white supremacy, all men will be white, and all women will be white. Now, you all can be some type of things, or you can be boys and girls, which is what you are now. But if you try to change that, you're going to have to get rid of your sexuality. And your males are going to have to become fake females. And your females are going to have to become fake males. And I will help you to do that, and I will promote it. I'll make movies about it. I will dress you up so that you're opposite. If you're a female, you're swagging around, wanting to be a male, lusting to be a male, want to have all the male characteristics, get rid of all the female characteristics. And if you're a male, get rid of all the male characteristics and take on the female characteristics as best you possibly can. And I'll castrate you or do anything that you want to do and help you get money to do it and finance it. And we'll have what? Maximum confusion, which is what I thrive on anyway as a white supremacist. That's the plan, and that plan is galloping ahead at full speed worldwide right now.